Hi guys, it has been 3 days in my apartment and I wanted to give you guys the 3-week overview. I'm standing in the hallway so you guys can kind of get like a full picture. And this place has furniture in it finally. My furniture ended up making it. All of it arrived safely and perfectly. So this is kind of just what I've gotten done in 3 days, how I've set everything up, and by no means is it like finished being decorated. You can see back there I have paint swatches up for the colors I'm looking at. I just wanted to give you guys the first setup that I've put together in this place. And this is the view from back at the mirror, or when you're sitting in the corner of the couch. You can kind of see a full overview of the dining area and the kitchen and the entryway, and then down the hall into the bedrooms and the bathrooms. And you can see my awesome studio light just hanging out. I really like how the sectional is floating in the middle of the room. I think it encloses off the living space and makes it feel really, really cozy. I took the bench out from my last place. You guys might remember that I had the bench as my pseudo coffee table. It is way too large when the space is kind of enclosed and a lot smaller, so I took that out, and I also removed the high gray back chair and I put it in the other room. So this is kind of the furniture I'm working with so far. I don't think I'm gonna keep that little pedestal there. I just have it there for now. I have a snowflake out of my chair, you know, to remind me of my roots and where I'm from, and that it's also winter here even though it's 70 degrees. The full-length mirror is in the corner over there, just kind of reflecting the light back off of the space. Originally I just set it there really quickly, but I didn't really like how it looked, and I like it over there. But let me know what you guys think about the mirror being in that corner. Then over there I just have a little side table and all of my paint options. Big surprise, I'm using gray in my apartment. I guess I should have played it off a little better and like asked you guys what you think I was gonna paint it, but I think you guys know me better than that. And you know that there's no way that this space would end up being like blue or anything crazy. It's gonna be gray. I picked 4 different grays that had totally different tones, and I knew what I thought I wanted. Like always, I got it in the space and I like something completely different, so very happy that I bought the samples. Here's what the mirror looks like again. Here you can see from the back of the couch, there's the hallway and my studio light, which I've turned off for now, but I had it on to film parts of this video. Here's my table, and behind the table right now I just have my mirror wall that is gonna go up on this wall like in the last space, but I'm not gonna hang them until I paint everything. I have 2 placemats from Z Gallery that I had in my last place, but I don't know if I'm gonna get more or if I'm not gonna have placemats out, but I kinda like how it feels. I like having the glam placemats. Here's the kitchen from behind the dining table, or at this front of the dining table. And you can see my front doorway. I just had that little Pier 1 table there because I'm a very unorganized person, and I don't know if that table necessarily looks the best, but I need to have something at my entryway to put my purse and my keys on. Otherwise, I will lose my keys. I lose my phone like 15 times a day, so I need to have something that I know all of my keys are in, so I just throw it over there. So here is the living area from this way. It feels really comfortable in here. It just feels super, super homey while being glam. I don't know. I really am happy with this space, but I cannot wait to paint it. And up here, what I foresee for this space is painting it gray and then leaving that first inset white, and then up at the ceiling I also want to paint that gray, and I would love to change out that for a chandelier, hang that to be a chandelier. So I thought I'd bring you guys inside the kitchen because I actually organized in here. Everything is unpacked and livable finally. That's one thing when I move. The clothes I can deal with not having completely organized yet, but things like pots and pans and drinking glasses and all of that, while movers were bringing things in, I was literally unpacking my kitchen because I labeled all my boxes beforehand. I feel like as I'm saying this to you guys, I sound like a psycho crazed organized person who's kind of a freak and you wouldn't want to be friends with me, but in real life I feel like everyone thinks of me as like a not organized super chill loser. So I don't really know what to do with this, and that was a good story. I'll never repeat it again, I'm sorry. On the left to the right, I just have pantry this way, and this is gonna be like miscellaneous and electronics and everything, so I'll kind of open this up. In this so far, I have like my cameras and my USB thing, and then I have paint samples, and this is just a really good place for me to keep everything together. Then in this is my pantry. I keep blenders. I have pretty much everything so far for, I don't know, hashtag living. I have my Fashion Week sign because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put that on this spot in the kitchen. And then I have 2 bottles of wine because I'm having a dinner party in the next 20 minutes, guys. Shh. Then I have my Chanel box and some flowers. And I love hydrangeas. They're pretty much my favorite white flower. And then there's other flowers dispersed in between. Why is this so bright? Can I bring this a little bit closer so you guys can see? the different flowers that are happening in there. I don't know. I have my Keurig and my Zag is charging. That thing is my lifesaver. Every night I plug it in because it seriously saves my life. Then I have a candle that Allie gave me, and I have so many sweets. If you guys want a time to move across the country and do something crazy with your life, do it on your birthday. Because the first day I was in here, I didn't have any food, but I lived off of sprinkles cupcakes, and that's a really great way to live. I have all of my utensils and everything organized out with measuring cups, wine openers or can openers, spatulas, miscellaneous tools, cutting boards, and I have my beater back there. In here, I just have all of my pots and pans. And then this way is my silverware, and straws are in there. Glasses are there, mugs are there, and then other kinds of cups and like to-go things are up there. And half of the stuff is in the dishwasher clean right now that I need to actually take out. In here we just have plates and mixing bowls are all organized. I love it more than the layout of my last place because in this kitchen it's open and everything's facing outwards, whereas the stove in my last place I was literally cooking to the cabinets. But here when I'm cooking, I'm looking out at my dining room, I'm looking at the living room, the sink is right there, it's open, so I can be doing literally anything in my kitchen and still be part of the room. And I love to entertain, I love having dinner parties, so for me this is the perfect space. Alright guys, that is the end of my 3-day apartment update. This is as much progress as I've made in the last 3 days. I'm actually going to New York for a full week, so I won't be able to do anything in the meantime. But after that, I will be back and ready to paint and ready to show you guys what else I'm doing with this space. If you guys want to see more daily updates on my apartment, I'm always Instagramming and tweeting photos of how it's coming along and things that I've found for it. So I'll leave you guys my links down below in case you really like home stuff and you want to see more updates than just when I post these videos. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. You ran into the night from all you had, found yourself a path.